Believing in your future is really the key to living life. Most people, well, they actually believe more in the past than what they actually do in the future. And this actually keeps them trapped. And so it limits their actual realization of their potential. So there's no mystery here. The magic is actually sitting in the success of you believing more in yourself, for yourself. So how do we actually break that pattern? Well, it's about what we choose to focus on and actually teaching ourselves that skill. It's simple. So it's actually about being prepared to sit in that emotion and actually genuinely accept, where you're at, that realization. I know that, we often actually say, I've done so much work on myself, but I can say, me personally, it is a continuum. That actual self-development continues to actually happen. So life is a continuum. We don't want to actually stay stagnant. We don't want to stay stuck. And so that actual continual learning is also actually about positioning ourselves and continuously being prepared to be challenged. Because if we aren't, then I'm not quite sure that we are allowing ourselves the opportunity to be exactly who, we actually can be, that potential that everybody else sees in us. So growth actually comes from us being prepared to be challenged and challenged by others. That good old saying of, I know everything, or I've already done that. Sometimes we do it, but we haven't actually done it to the depth for us to take away the lesson. And so being prepared to be challenged and having skin in the game and actually being vulnerable and receptive to the feedback that we actually receive, well, that's actually part of our growing. That is actually about, believing in ourselves and living life and practicing living life. So I've done so much reflection, particularly of late, in that, and I don't always get it right. There's no doubt, but I look at it as the intention was, it was coming from a good place. And so what's the lesson that I want to take away? And that's to learn from it. And so I give gratitude for each of those situations where I can learn from, genuinely, from my heart. That actual realization that I haven't got a destination. It is an ongoing learning. That's my realization. And so that intention to continually learn, to continuously practice, that's what I actually sit with. So thank you. Thank you to each of you who've actually gifted me a lesson.